amazing, and now I'm free.
All right. Havana, we got a problem. The problem is I'm trying to iron my shirt, and the material that it's made of is viscose. And on the iron, everything is written in Spanish. So since everything is written in Spanish, I don't know what viscose means in Spanish. So what we're gonna do, let me see. I gotta test because I don't want to burn this shirt. Right now it's on Lino Algodón. I don't know what that means. So that's the max. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reduce it to rayon. Rayon, it sounds familiar to me. So we're gonna try to iron the shirt just like that. All right. So let me get down here because I gotta get down on my knee. Get down, get down, get down on it. All right, so here is the deal. The deal is this. What's the problem with being scammed? All right, the problem, oh Jesus. You know what, we're gonna flip it. I'm gonna iron it from inside, not from the outside. Because from the outside, we don't want no problem. Like, okay, yeah, from the inside is good. All right, what's the problem with being scammed? Every time you get scammed in a city that you don't know the language and you don't know the people, the culture like that, it puts you back on your vacation because one scam could cost you $200. And especially in Cuba, when you come to Cuba, you have to only use cash, since you're an American. You have to use cash, and the cash that you use, first time when you're coming through, you don't know how much you're gonna need until you get there, because once you get to the place, they got all kinds of prices. Now, this is not just Cuba. This is all over. They have two prices. There's one price which they call it the Gringo price. The Gringo price is the price they use for white people. Now, normally that white people price doesn't really care about just white people. I know some people are like, oh, I'm white. Why are you saying the white price should not just care, for just white, but for everybody? No, the Gringo price is for anybody that looks foreign. So they call it the Gringo price because white people agree to everything. They could sell you a little pickle. They just put it put it on a little plate, put it on the side, and then they put mayonnaise, they put ketchup, and then they put salt, make a flag sign, and then all of a sudden $60. I'm not paying for that. $60 for something that don't look like I should be eating, or it looks like I'm not gonna get full. So okay, let's get back to the Gringo price. The Gringo price, when you get that, you'll notice the menu that you're getting is not the same menu that locals get. So that's when you know you're getting scammed. So the other day when I said I got scammed, they gave me a price, a menu. The menu that they gave me, they scratched the numbers off and then edited it. Tape the new, they put a tape around those other items, and then, wrote a number that they felt like I was worth. So now I find myself having to buy food that costs the price of a person's salary, here in Cuba. So I'm looking at that menu. I knew at that moment that I was getting scammed. So what I was saying, they put the Gringo price on there, and I noticed that I was paying for one person's salary. But each person that was sitting on my table, I was paying for a person's salary. So it was 3 people's salary that I was paying for on that table. I knew it, you know. But I was like, you know what? I've been in Cuba. I haven't really spent that much money yet because I programmed myself to not get scammed. But even though if you program yourself to not get scammed, you're still gonna get scammed. Some of the scam will come through not in the form of a conversation, but in the form of your passion, something that you're passionate about, and something that that gets you caught up in the moment. Which for me was music. Once I started hearing the rumba play, I got in the zone. Anything that people was ordering, you got this one dude that I was sitting with, you know, a so-called friend. Everybody's my friend, hey, my friend, you know, amigo, you know, all that. But you know, everybody's not your friend. So this guy's taking, you know, ordering different things, buying stuff, without even letting me know. And it was my own mistake. I should have checked him before he started adding more stuff onto it. You know, it was kind of like you walk into a VIP, especially in Atlanta. In Atlanta, how it normally works is like this. If you book a table, make sure nobody ordered anything on your table. Check every single person who's telling the waitress to add more stuff. If they're not coming out their pocket, they can't order anything. That's just my rule. When I get a table, is you're not gonna be ordering things that you never had. All of a sudden you want to have it on that table. You know, with my money, that ain't happening. But I was caught up in the music. I was dancing, and then you just keep order soda, order this, order that, and then they bring me in. You know, when it was time to pay, the check was, which was another scam. The other scam was 14,000 pesos. There's no way nobody in this city is paying 14,000 pesos unless they're tourists. You know, if the average Cuban salary is 3,000, maybe less than that, 3,000 pesos, and I'm out there paying 14,000 pesos, I understood it. I was like, God, they got me. They got me. That was not the only part that was bad. The part that was bad, so, you know, I didn't have enough cash with me because I was not planning on getting scammed that day. So you always want to be sure that you're scam ready so you could bounce back. I didn't know how to bounce back. So we took a cab. The cab ended up costing $25. Dollars American, no longer in peso, because they see you, they know who you are, and then they're like, okay, we're not charging you in peso. We're charging you on a monetary system of where you came from. So the cab is $25. The food that I had, the order was 14,000 peso, which was okay. You know, I paid half of it there, and then when we got here, you know, all I had to do is just pay them $35,000 or $40, and add $40 with 25. That was okay. You know, for a scam. But the little, you know, go for the big bucks scamming came in. So since they knew where I live, now the scam had to go to a different level. A different level meaning they boosted up the price. Oh, my friend, I said, no, you know, back there you pay 4,000. No, 7,000. I said, no, I didn't pay 4,000. I paid 8,000, and I had more pesos in my wallet. So total, I did pay about, how much did I pay? Was it? I paid about, when I was there, I think I paid about 9,000 pesos. You know, 9,000 pesos, which, you know, all I had to do is just add 5,000 pesos more. So 5,000 pesos more is $20. And we get here, since they knew where I live, you know, and I just, you know, I know the street. I know how people move. You know, once they know they got you by the balls of where you live, now they want to put a different number. just in case if you say no, then there goes trouble. They start bringing people around your place. Trying to, you'll see people outside when you walk outside, they're waiting on you, things like that, because you didn't agree to their price. So I was like, you know what, man, this is not, it's not going to turn into that problem. So in the back of my mind, I was thinking that already, because you got to understand the street. When you see people, you notice how they're moving, even though they're claiming to work at the professional place, but they're trying to scam you. I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it. Try to stop my trip here. Just go ahead. I gave them $60 more. And I told the guy, I was like, I don't never want to see you again. Because what you're doing, even though I don't speak the language, I understand the numbers. So since I understand the numbers, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this money so you could share it with whatever. But what you just did, you end up screwing your own business, because in the long time, when I come back, or if, as if I'm still in Cuba, I'm still in Cuba, I would not step into your place, never again. So that's Casa Cuba. I will never step into that place again. I don't care what they're playing. I don't care what they're doing in there. I stay away from that place because it just didn't seem right. The music was good. I love the music. I thought it was a professional business, but it's not a professional business. It's just one scamming after another scamming. So I give them the extra money. I'm like, okay, here's extra, added up extra 60. Boom, on top of whatever it is that we planned it out. We agreed on what the charges were before we even got in the cab. So I was like, here's an extra 60. You disappear. Don't call me your friend. I don't want to be your amigo. Fair play, get out. So they took the money and then just bounced. Now, where is that putting me? So that put me into a position where, since you find yourself, you was not even planning on spending that kind of money in one day. So you end up, because of fair play with the street and the whole scamming industry, it puts you into, you have to cancel all the trips that you have to do, because you're looking at it, you don't want to run out of money before you step out of Cuba. Because if you run out of money as an American, you can't use the ATM. You can't even go to your bank like, hey, I need $500 more so I could enjoy myself in Cuba and the trips. So what I ended up doing is this, I got scammed. The scam pushed me back a little bit. I still got money, which I'll be able to eat for the remaining of the 10 days. Eat and go to places that I need to go. I just have to avoid the official Gringo price places. You could see those places. They're not really selling you anything that's like high food, it's all rice and chicken. Rice, chicken, beans, and then they just flip it different ways. They put the rice on that side, they put the chicken on this side, and then over here they put collard greens, or they put vegetable on this side, and then they do a little design on it, and then like boom. That's $45. Or you could just go to a place where the food tastes delicious, you eat, and then you keep on your way. So what I learned from that was never try to eat dinner at the place where you're trying to buy alcohol. That was the lesson. And I'm glad they did that to me. So now I learned, I know better to never let that happen again. You could see holy smoke. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. What did I do? Are you kidding me? I think I just ironed my shirt. Did I do that? No, skip. All right. Yeah, just make sure you stay scammer free. And every time you get scammed, that means you got to bring out more money. So when you bring out more money, that means you got to either cancel certain things. If it was in Mexico, it would have been okay. I could have just go to the bank and then get more money. But if you're dealing with strictly just cash, where your government bank don't talk with the other government. All you have left is just cash is king. You know, I still got the money. I got more money, but it's just a story of getting scammed. So that means I can't really take a trip and travel to different places. I can't do it, but it's just, I could do it. I could go to the bus station and request one of their Greyhound services to go to places that I need to go. I don't know. Did my vacation really stop? No, I don't know. I have to go to the bus station. Here's the thing, man. You get to that place, they just see how you look, they see everything, and all of a sudden they hit you with a different price that Cubans are not paying. So you notice you're on the line. One person paying one price, you coming on the next line. You look sharp, you look whatever. They just notice like, okay, it's not that people in Cuba don't dress sharp. There are people in Cuba who dress sharp. They just didn't know who to attack and who to stay away from. So when we say Gringo price, when I say Gringo price, to me, it means anybody that don't look like they're from here, especially when you tell them, no hablo español. That creates the whole line of them two talking like, yeah, we gotta, you see the, you know, the language. They start talking to each other about how they're gonna scam you. And you could be eating, but I'm paying attention and just picking up certain words in Spanish of how they're gonna scam me, how they're gonna do this. And I find out the dude that I was with, his girl worked at that place as a bartender. She works there. So most likely what they did is they went back there, they scratched the price that they had on the menu, put a tape and the new prices. Ah man, life is good. Let's go. It is day 4 in Cuba. I got 10 more days. I mean, what? I got how many more days left? Yeah, this is day 4. I got about 6 or 7 more days left. So I'm gonna try to plan another trip to a different place, but I gotta keep my eyes open, man, because it's like, if you make friends in Cuba, you gotta make sure that these people that you're calling your friends are actually your friends. And that's what I was saying about understanding people who like to manipulate people so they can get something that benefit them, but in the long run, it doesn't really benefit you. If we're gonna do an exchange of me giving you something that benefits you, you gotta give me something that benefits me as well. So that means it's fair exchange. That's friendship. The one side, you get 90% and 95%, and I only get 5% of the benefit. That's not friendship. You gotta kill that, and you gotta understand that about manipulation. So keep cash with you. But now, unfortunately, in a place like this, since our banks don't talk, so whatever cash that I took out of my bank in America, that's the only cash that I have. So when I get scammed, that pushed me down. It pushed me down, and that means I just gotta manage the rest of my days in the city. Once I get out, next time when I come back, I will be more understandable and not have to learn Spanish, because it's going to help me not just to speak with the locals, but to understand the lingo and pick up certain words so I can know, ooh, yeah, Gringo price, this here price, just get it. Even though they talk fast, but I have to understand it. But I'm having a good time in Cuba, regardless of that place. Never set foot at that place. That's not a good place. Stay away from that, especially if you are a tourist, somebody who doesn't live in this city or in this country. Some other places in Cuba, I think it's fine. I understand why they're doing it. So it's not better to scam somebody that's willing to put more money into your business. Because if they did me right, this video would have been about me promoting that place. But they did me dirty, and I told them about respect. You have to respect people coming to your place of business wanting to spend a lot of money in your place of business. You have to respect them, not scam them, because you're losing businesses because of that. All right? Peace. Have a good day. Oh yeah, and by the way, for the remaining of my trip, nobody sitting on my table. I don't care how, friendly you are, or what it is that you're doing, you're not sitting on my table. You do your party on that table, I do my party on this table. And we continue. That's the life. It's de la vista. All right, let me see, where's my phone? Let's get this music rolling. And I have to mess with